It's safe to say that Sean McGovern chose a life of crime. The Edinburgh gangster and crime boss, who also went by the name of Lugs, at just 25 years old, the drug baron was jailed for 17 years. Sean had covered his face, sourced himself a double-barrel sawn-off, and then enlisted the help of his associate, Terry Scott, to drive the madman to the Gauntlet Bar in Edinburgh. Sean McGovern was on a mission, and that was to simply put an end to rival Jamie Hyland. Together, Sean and Terry had travelled in a convertible BMW, and Sean told Terry to put his mask on too. It was alleged that Sean had located Jamie near the pub by Broomhouse Grove and Broomhouse Market. Sean is said to have shouted out to Jamie, who was by the side of the pub. When Jamie turned round, he was met face to face with an approaching Sean, with the barrel of the sawn-off at waist height, at 10 minutes past 10 in the evening. Drunk after the sudden power trip, Sean could sense that he was in control. Jamie was glued to his position. Sean walked closer, clearly raising the double barrel, and then pressed the trig, letting off a volley after volley and smoke in the air on December 23, 2008. After the incident, Sean ran back to the BMW convertible, where Terry had taken charge of the sawn-off in order to dispose of it, per Sean McGovern's instructions, and then dropped Sean back home. In Sean's head, this was mission complete. He had put a rival firmly in his place, and Sean was comfortably running a H empire to the tune of millions. However, Sean would be in for a big shock. Scotland's Serious Crime Unit had actually placed a wiretap in Sean's home, so Sean, aka Lugs, his own downfall was the ease of conversations, talking about his drug empire and pressing the trig of the sawn-off when he aimed it at Jamie. Sean had no idea, again, that police had placed wiretaps, and police was listening to Sean and his accomplices, like Terry Scott and Darren Elliott, talk about where the sawn-off had been dismantled and hidden, and the booming operation that sold kilos upon kilos of H and white in Glasgow and Edinburgh. With the new vital information, police went out and retrieved the attempted M item from its location in bushes in Morningside Park. The sawn-off had been dismantled into 3 parts. Police also retrieved gloves by listening to Terry Scott telling associates that he had dropped them, saying it's a schoolboy error. When forensic tested the glove, DNA belonging to both Terry and Sean was on the items. At the time of Sean's arrest, police estimated that Sean had made more than £100,000 in pure profit. However, there were clear signs and evidence that the operation Sean was running was a £1 million business from the dry law area of Edinburgh. In court, Lugs' defence team tried to create a narrative that the discharge of the sawn-off was just to frighten Jamie Hyland, not because there was issues concerning drug operations, but it was a personal matter. However, the judge noted that both men were in the same business, dealing Class A. Also, an unknown person had aimed a GUN at Sean's home and then pressed the trig. Sean actually reported that incident, so the motive was clear. Sean believing that Jamie Hyland's men may have been behind it, and this was clear retaliation. Now, Sean was jailed for 6 years for the sawn-off incident and 10 years for running a H empire in the capital on a commercial scale. Terry Scott was jailed for 6 years for being the getaway driver and also his part of selling Class A gear, that being H. Sean done a lot of his time in H&P shots, where he had to contend with being situated in the same vicinity of other big-time rivals, so it's safe to say that Sean has not had an easy time. For example, there was an attempt on Sean's life when he had left open prison in front of his girlfriend outside a 5-star hotel, where the back of his head was slapped open by hired hitmen and even escaping from jail. But we'll cover that soon. Stay safe.